going on, Jerome's? So the Minnesota Vikings wide receiver room is deep, and I do think that it is playable. You got Justin freaking Jefferson, best wide receiver in the National Football League. Jordan Addison, a very solid number 2 and rising, and plus a lot of the storylines about Ty Felton in the third round. Go deep, take the top off the defense. Also taking these little bubble screens and taking them to the house. Woo. Love to see it, man. Plus, Jalen Speedy Naylor, career high 6 touchdowns last year, looking jacked at TCO. Is that Debo? I can't see real good. I got to squint. It's very easy for me. But Naylor in a contract year looks to show up and show out as well. But, there's another dude in the mix that is sort of forgotten, you know? So Rondale Moore. Now Rondale's been a little bit out of sight, out of mind, as he's been recovering from his torn ACL that he suffered in training camp with the Falcons last year. But Rondale, in a very deep receiver room, like he still got some ish. But it speaks to all the moves that the Vikings have done this offseason, whether it's Ryan Kelly and Will Fries, Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave, re-signing Murph, just really be Jordan Mason for Ed Ingram, essentially. I mean, it's pretty damn amazing that how much the Vikings have done this offseason that Rondale's like, oh yeah, him. It's like that extra add-on. It's like when you're a TJ Maxx and you got like your discounted clothes and stuff, and then all of a sudden you see like the dark chocolate almond candy bar. It's like right there. That's Rondale Moore, the almond candy bar. Let's go, man. But Rondale signed with the Vikings, and he is the quintessential "Mama, I can change him" type player. A highly drafted player, second round back in the day, and suffered through injuries, and it's just like career rehab. But also, Rondale's only 24, turns 25 in a couple days in June. Happy early birthday. And I still think that there's something there, man, right? Because Rondale, back at Purdue, was a bad dude. And now, like, we're seeing him on the field at OTAs. Kevin O'Connell said that ideally he's going to be good to go for training camp, but, you know, limiting his work because easing him back in, it makes sense. But Rondale back at Purdue, so had injuries in 2019. 2020 was weird because of the Rona and whatnot. But 2018, he was a dude, man. Like won all the awards, consensus All-American, a $114 and 1258 receiving, 12 touchdowns, and it was just a monster. Lit up the Ohio State, and Rondale Moore was must-see TV for the Boilermakers. That's a true freshman, by the way. It's pretty damn amazing. Ended up being selected by the Cardinals in the second round, 2021, but just never really came together, So did have a couple of injuries in 2022, but overall, did play a full 17-game season in 2023. And, of course, injuries at his size, that was always the concern, but just hadn't really put together the numbers, right? Over 3 seasons with the Cardinals, 135 catches, just north of 1,200 yards receiving, 3 receiving touchdowns. It's not what you expected, right? But Rondale, it's 100% the mama I can change him sort of way. Where he's got the world-class speed, 4.3, 340, dangerous in the open field, slot machine, very sudden. He's fantastic as a return man. Plus, the chip on the shoulder is going to be there, where it hadn't panned out the first 3 years in Arizona. Frankly, he hadn't been elite since 2018. He's got and high character, hard worker, and I think that where he could make hay outside of him receiving is, of course, returning. So he was an extremely dangerous return man at Purdue, also moonlit a little bit in the NFL at Arizona. But I think that the Vikings receiver room, it's kind of deep. Even with Addison facing that 3-game suspension, you do have Naylor, you do have Ty Felton, you have Tim Jones, a special teamer, as well as other guys like Deshaun Jones looking to make some noise in year 2 and all that stuff. But Rondale could potentially find himself a spot on offense, but I think special teams is where he's going to come in first and foremost, where basically he was signed not just with his number, but with his role in the return game as a 1-for-1 replacement for Brandon Powell. So maybe he could easily win the punt return gig, and maybe could win the kick return gig as well. So I think that Rondale, like I said, maybe it is a little bit of out of sight, out of mind, but it's like, oh yeah, we got Rondale Moore. And again, knocking out all the wood, if he stays electric, he gets in that mix, as like a wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4, and stays healthy as a return man, woo, could be great, man. Could be fantastic. But your thoughts are thoughts. Don't forget Rondale Moore. He's awesome, man. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.